Hello again, friends of democracy. Today is the final installment of Dangerzone Presents Playground Politics, but there's one more hot topic that needs discussion. We're talking about housing.
So like many New Zealanders, I'm proud to own my own home through rain, shine and economic downturn. She's served me well, just like a whole, yeah.
But not everyone owns their own house. Many people rent too. And when house prices are rising, like they are now, well, this makes it unaffordable for the less well-off to get into a home. Now, many people don't even see the point of buying a house. They would prefer to rent.
Basic economic theory states that if demand increases but supply doesn't, then potential buyers will bid up the price so that they don't miss out.
Wealthy foreigners coming into New Zealand, bidding up the prices of our homes because they've got spare cash to throw away, And you know, at the end of the day, this is just forcing New Zealanders out of the property market. And you know, if we're keeping these undesirables out, then at the end of the day, you know, we can make sure that houses are affordable. We can buy them for all New Zealanders, you know.
Not only is preventing land sales to foreigners xenophobic, but it is a violation of property rights. The owner must be able to decide who they wish to sell to. It's not the government's right to intervene.
Instead, we could try to increase the supply to meet this demand. Currently, town planners and the Resource Management Act artificially restrict the supply to some extent, preventing some would-be home builders from doing so.
The government can play a part in this too, though, building more affordable homes that they can sell on at a lower price to New Zealanders. This creates jobs for builders and makes it easier for first home buyers to get into a new home. Along with capital gains tax, driving down the demand from people looking at investing in property, housing will become more accessible.
Instead of having the taxpayer fork out big for housing, maybe people should pay for it themselves. The government could loosen up KiwiSaver and people could get a bigger deposit on their first home.
But will that increase in demand do anything to increase supply? And what about building new homes on the taxpayer's dollar? Is that all good? And what about the environmental impacts of loosening building restrictions? That's definitely not ka pai.
So what's the answer to rising house prices? Don't tell us. Make it happen when you go to the polls tomorrow. That's all from us. Thanks for watching, New Zealand.